Are you?
Nothing fits.
I love it.
I'm glad that spring's coming because I'm starting not to fit in my actual winter coat. I'm like, if spring doesn't come, I'm gonna be just super cold.
So then you can just put belly shirts on?
Well, just wearing my coat at least.
Oh.
If I could just wear
just put
regular clothes, then it's fine. But my winter coat doesn't hardly button anymore. I brought up my spring coat and that barely zips.
So the spring coat is...
It's different layers of warmness. These are things you need to know as a person that's always cold. You have to have layers ready to go.
Yeah, no, I got layers already. They're built in.
Sometimes
I have built-in layers.
Sometimes I wish I had more layers when it comes to winter.
No.
I'm like,
no, because I'm still cold. My hands still get cold, and I'm still cold, and
yeah,
I'm just a wuss.
No.
And I have layers. I have layers. My nose is still running. It's terrible. Anyways.
Well, when you have coffee, you can warm up.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Phoenix Coffee is literally my favorite place.
I do.
We had to get it since we're in Eau Claire.
I wonder if we could if they made a Mississippi mud.
What's the Mississippi mud? Is that the chocolate?
The Mississippi mud from Cabin Coffee.
Oh.
Is killer. It's killer.
Is it?
Oh my gosh.
What is it? Mocha?
It's a mocha blended kind of thingy. It's all
oh.
And then a little whipped cream on top. And
are you the person that just likes coffee with their cream when you order?
Oh yeah. I for sure don't. I don't want. I tried to be tough and drink black coffee. I can't.
You try to give the illusion that you're tough.
Yeah, okay, I can drink this black coffee because I got a beard and shit. And I'm like,
I know you're
no,
all of the hot Maryland, and then I ordered it, and I'm like, hot Maryland? What even is that?
I just like the name.
The coffee, the best part of drinking iced coffee is that first sip before the espresso is cold. And it's cooling with the ice, and it's just the milk is cold and the espresso's warm, and it just tastes like the nectar. It's just
really
so good.
Maybe I might have to try that sometime.
You never drink iced coffee?
No. If it's blended, so it's a malt, the Mississippi mud.
It's so good.
I'm in.
I always
get
the
blended
caramel.
stuff the ice mocha kind of thing,
it's hit or miss.
It's not
I feel
my deal.
Depending on where you go, but this is it's so good every
time. Give me hot Maryland.
Do you get hot Maryland all year round?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. Yeah.
I do like hot coffee too though.
My favorite thing to do is to sit on my deck in the morning at 5:00 in the morning.
That's
in the summer. Obviously, when you're sitting on your deck, it's super nice. And I'll drink pots. If there's a Sunday off, usually I was trying to take Sundays off, and I would sit out there. Sarah would sit out there with me sometimes. Sometimes it'd just be me, and just pound cream and a little coffee.
Do you just have the creamer ready to go?
Yeah, it's just you just pour it in, then throw a little bit of coffee in it. It's terrible. I really need to.
I had a roommate once, and you know how they sell those little creamer things in the gas station for if you need a little thing of creamer for at home or whatever in the cooler section. I had a roommate once that she came home and she was like, guys, and we were all sitting in our college house, and she's like, guys, this coffee tastes so weird. And I'm like, oh, where'd you get it? She's like, oh, from the gas station in the cooler section. It was literally just a jar of creamer that she was drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm and then she was automatically so embarrassed. I'm like, how does this happen? Just like the most ridiculous story ever. She's like, we can never tell anyone about this. I'm like, you should be kind of embarrassed right now. Like, did you read the packaging?
And look what we're doing. We're talking about it. It's terrible. Let's not put any names on it. What is it? No, just kidding.
Just like from a long time ago. Crazy stuff happens in college houses. You never know. Just like random stuff. Just going through life, learning things all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Rapid fire learning.
Oh, I could tell you stories for days, man.
Becoming an adult, but like you're not really an adult yet.
Yeah. Yeah, the one time, so I lived in a house. It was a huge house. It was actually a basement, first floor, second floor, and then a third floor. And like the third floor was like we had like a workout room up there.
Wait.
Yeah, it was cool. But I lived with a bunch of wrestlers. So literally we had parties on Thursdays. Every Thursday night we had a party in the basement. And that literally paid for most of the bills and the beer that we needed for the whole week and the whole month. And then we would do it every Thursday. And there was, at one time, there was 7 of us that lived in that house. And
that's a lot.
Oh, it was unbelievable.
That sounds fun.
It was, it was fun, but we had, we all chewed, so we had spitters everywhere, like 2-liter bottles of spitters.
This is bringing back memories.
Oh, and we wrestled. We had tournaments all the time. I mean, just like wrestling, like throwing tournaments, like
random tournaments, like in your backyard.
No, what? Right in the living room. And we'd clear everything out, and then it was just like full on. Let's get wrestling, and it would be like. We just pick randoms, like yep, just get after it. And we would wrestle and throw each other around and spill chew bottles, full of chew spit. And it was, it was such
rogue wrestling.
Oh my gosh. And then, on Thursdays, it was like the best thing because we have, those parties, and we literally had a snow fence that went through our front door, through the living room, and funneled them down to the basement. And then when they left on the door that was to the alley.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we had a setup.
Wow.
And it was so much fun. I mean, we had so many things happening.
It sounds super coordinated.
And it was. And we would that's what our thing was on Thursdays, like. This little party was happening because we were making money. So it was like all hands on deck. Everybody gets there. Because everybody, we had a couple guys working the bar. We had a couple guys working the security. I mean, people would pick fights. I don't know why.
Really?
I mean, you're just picking the fight in the wrong house. Like, because we were like just yanking them out by their ears. I mean, it was so fun. And it was like, come on. You got a whole stinking house of wrestlers and you're picking fights. I'm sorry, you picked the wrong house, man. Like, don't. It was so we had threw some people out. And
college is like a different universe of the world.
It was,
especially like your first few years at college. You're just like trying to figure everything out, and everything's just like so new and exciting. I remember it.
It was fun though. I mean, it's fun. You got to do it. I think that's what makes you a person. I think some of that, like you just.
Well, I mean, like from every level of it too. Like you're just finally living on your own, and you're like, wow, this is like really cool. I can make the decisions when I want, eat when I want. I can have dessert before dinner.
I can do whatever I want.
I can literally do what I want.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If I want to brush my teeth today, I can. If I don't, I'm not going to. If I want to come home at 2 a.m. every night, I'm going to do that as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. It was. You think back all those times you go back and you're going like, I get to bring in I like these like cobalt blue plates. Like, I don't know why. They're just always,
like a collectible item.
Yeah, they weren't even just like Walmart specials, but we're like, we had those, so that was cool. And just because we could, because it was our house and we could do whatever we wanted. You know, I'm gonna go get a new TV because we can, and it's gonna be big. And
Mom's not like, this doesn't match our dinnerware.
yeah, don't care.
Nobody else cares either.
Nobody cares. I live with a guy, Dan, for. I actually lived with him for, oh my gosh, probably like 7 years, maybe.
Oh wow!
6 years, maybe 1, 2, 3.
Like after college, or you were in college?
After college, we were still roommates for a long time, and so we always, we'd sit and game all night. You could put a chew in and smoke a cigarette if you wanted to. I mean, it was terrible.
Super chill.
Oh yeah, I remember Sarah would come over and she'd be like, I don't know how you guys live in this filth. It smells like beer and cigarettes and feet and butt and whatever else she'd say. She'd just be like, I don't know.
The college guy houses are, I remember it being so bad. And you just go over there and you're like, oh.
It's like the Wild West, man. You just let it rip. It's so fun. But I feel like you have to do that to, then you will appreciate, I think you appreciate where you came from most of the time.
Yeah.
I did have, 3 squares of food when I needed it. And I had a house that was clean and, my clothes were washed. Although I started washing my clothes when I was young, so my mom still would like to do it once in a while. But I always wash my own clothes because she's like, if you want it washed this way, you're gonna have to do it yourself. So then I just did. So
yeah. Well, sometimes you want it done right away.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Yeah. You need something for something.
And it was on her time schedule, so it was
yeah.
Those 2 time schedules didn't meet all the time. So
yeah.
So yeah.
I feel like house dynamics are all different, but I would go home and my dad would always wash my clothes for me. I'd bring my clothes home or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh I'd be like, here's my clothes, if you happen to want to wash them. And then he's like, oh, your clothes are all done.
Oh my God. I can't imagine washing Olivia's clothes. I wouldn't. I mean, I don't touch them now. I don't touch any clothes now. I just go get mine that are done washed and then that's it. I don't touch them because every time I touch them, oh, well, you shouldn't have dried this or this doesn't wash with this. I'm like, I'm almost 50 years old. I've been washing my own clothes for 30 plus years. I know how to wash clothes. And, and if you're going to give me a tutorial of how you want your clothes washed, then you can wash your own clothes. I don't care. You can throw them in with the towels. I don't care. Mm-hmm. It doesn't bother me. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So.
That's always my husband's excuse where he's like, well, I don't know how you want it done, so you got to go do it yourself. I'm like, oh.
That is a valid excuse. That is valid because
I'm like, you just don't want to do it.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's like, oh, well, the sweater, this doesn't get washed with this. This is ungentle or whatever it is, and we got to have it on hot, and this you got to air dry it and all the stuff. It's like, no.
This is always the same argument every time, and it's just always so funny.
Yeah, you figure it out. You want them washed the right way. I'll wash them. Mm-hmm. I don't have a problem with throwing a load of clothes in. I have a problem when you shouldn't have washed this and you shouldn't have done that, and this is on this cycle and this. I'm like, okay. So I'm not doing this. I'm just not
it's all part of it.
I can't.
That's the natural cycle of things.
No, I'm out. I'm out,
the
folks.
problem is our clothes are too expensive, so we put too much value in it. Where it's if you wash something wrong and then you wreck it, it's like, oh my God, that was $100 pair of leggings or something.
Come on.
And now I'm like,
come on. If you have to specialty wash them or whatever, then it's don't get them. I'm not getting them.
That's
all the clothes I have, you just throw them in and let them rip.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's done.
Danny's thing too. He's like, we should not have any dishes in the kitchen unless they can go in the dishwasher. Why do we have dishes that need to get washed?
Right.
I'm like, well, I guess it's valid, but I do like a wooden spoon for some things, and I don't put those in the dishwasher.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's dumb stuff.
It's like, so it's funny because like our mowing the lawn at our house. Like, I love mowing lawn. But I can tell you, in the last probably 5 or 10 years, I've probably mowed the lawn maybe once or twice.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sarah would come back and be like, hey, the neighbors just mowed their lawn. Ours is getting long. I'm like, I literally just mowed this like 2 days ago.
She has a little farmer in her.
Oh, she's got a lot of farmer in her, and so she feels like she's got to mow the lawn like
the neighbors are planting. We got to go plant.
Yeah, we got to get going.
We got to get going.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, if you played that game in our cul-de-sac,
you'd be mowing every day.
You could literally mow the thing every day. And I said, I'm not doing that. I'll mow it maybe every 5 days, but I will not mow it every other day. I'm sorry. Like, that's just, I don't have time. Yeah, it's 45 minutes, but I'm not doing it. Like, I'm not doing it. So if you want it done, when you want it done every freaking day or every other day, then you're going to have to tackle it. And you better do a good job on it, though. So then she says, well, okay, I can't do it. So I got her a different lawnmower and like a little fancy one. And I said, okay, then you go right ahead. And so she does it all the time. But I love her because she says, oh, I'm going to do it. And then she'll complain about the whole time. But then it's like, I said, hey, this is kind of the deal we got worked out, And I told her, I said, I think you need to tell all the neighbors too, like, you're mowing this because you choose to. Not because Sean is lazy or doesn't want to mow it. It's more so we're doing it because you chose to do this lawn mowing thing every other day.
But secretly, she probably loves doing it. Like, just getting outside.
Oh, she does, but she's going to be like, oh, yeah. This is the same, like her sister does the same thing. Her mom used to do the same thing. Mow lawn every other day. I just mow it down. Like,
now you guys are the neighbors that the other person's wife is like, they're mowing their lawn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. And I said, man, it's like, this is ridiculous. Like, okay, so Kat and Ryan mow their lawn, and then, well, we better mow our lawn. Well, then we mow our lawn. Well, then, our neighbor on the other side, she's got to mow her lawn then, and she mows it down like half the size of what ours is normally at. So then we go, it looks like it's longer. So then she goes back, well, we should mow this again. I'm like, literally just mowed it. Well, then Ryan, he'll start mowing his lawn, and it's just back and forth all summer. And I'm like, and here's me sitting on the deck drinking my cream with coffee and just saying, this is okay. I don't care. Like, whatever. Then she'll go around. And the thing is, the joke around the little cul-de-sac is that, it's just a yard. It's just a yard. But it's not just a yard. I mean, because everybody's got it's got to be watered. Some of us have sprinklers. I don't have a sprinkler system. So, but Sarah thinks, oh man, we need to get the water on her. So we got the sprinkler running all the time. I'm like, oh my goodness. Like,
and I come from like the farming industry where it's like, if you're not making money off of the land, what's the point of like all this jazz that goes into it?
It's all curb appeal.
You know what I mean? You're just
all urban curb appeal.
Grass, but we have like all this equipment and sprinklers, and we're doing the fertilizer, and then we got the pesticides, and then you get some people that are like, these farmers, and it's like, what are you putting on your lawn?
Yeah, no, that's one thing, especially as like a beekeeper, a former beekeeper, but I still do it. We make them look green. I'm like, gosh, I mean, and then like if you have a dandelion in your yard, like they lose their shit over it. And it's like, man, I'm like, oh, guys.
Yeah, my dad's always like, God, neighbor, they didn't rake. So now when they didn't rake, I'm going to have to rake all their leaves and all that stuff.
That's another fun game, the leaf game. I mean, that could be.
I'm like, oh, give it up. No one actually cares.
Oh.
He's like, but you gotta admit, my lawn looks the best on our street, doesn't it? And I'm like, oh my God.
It's a thing.
Simmer down.
It's a thing.
It's grass.
It is, but it's just a yard, but it's not. And it's like you have to get everything all pretty and oh my gosh, I just
dumb
can't.
stuff.
And maybe I was pretty really into it for a while, but I think part of it was I just ran out of time.
Yeah.
I ran out of time. I just never had enough time to do it. Like, I mean,
priorities.
Yeah, it was just like, work, and then.
Well, now what? You're on vacation now?
Yeah. It's
Tell the people what's going on.
Yeah,
you're all moved out.
We're all
you're
moved
on
out
vacation.
Of the country.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm not on vacation, but it's. I think I've actually been busier now than.
I'm joking. I know that you would never sit still, so that's
no. It's been fun. I don't know what the word is. Is it a journey that I'm on right now? I don't know.
That's so profound.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Kidding. I don't want to go down that road, but
no, I'm kidding. Totally
but no,
joking.
it's I mean, it's kind of a thing that we're just I'm looking for a new place to move to. We have some new adventures that we're going that I'm going to start. And I've been on the phone a lot trying to get all those loose ends tied in, and it's been and there's there's a new industry that I'm gonna tackle and I've never done before, so I'm kind of just trying to figure that out and trying to find a building that works. I've been doing a lot of stuff with the brewing stuff. I still have a lot of connections there and a lot of loose ends that I need to get tied up. So, but I'm super excited. Like, I feel good about where I'm going. Most of the time, I mean, sometimes I sit there and go, what in the hell am I doing? But I can tell you, like the first time in a long time, like, it feels good. It feels good to do something and not just sit and chase your tail a little bit. And it's new. It's a new adventure. Everybody likes new stuff. I don't think that I talked to a lot of people in the last week or so going, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, where in the heck? I mean, you got to be stressed out and whatever. And I am a little bit. Yeah. I mean, because there's obvious things that I got to get straightened out, but
it's like
but for the most part, it is
slate to kind of draw what you want to do next, and that can be empowering, but also a little like, oh my gosh, am I headed in the right direction, and is this really what I want? And you're kind of looking at now plus like the future as where you're wanting to go,
right?
You still have this like passion and love for like barbecue, brewing, and hospitality. So like all that's still there, and you're wanting to try some new things too.
Yeah, so that's the part that I don't like. That's what I mean. I've done it for so long, so I know what it is. But and so I don't want to give that up because I think that's a lot of the strengths that I know. But again, challenging myself, I think, with another industry is going to be the challenge that I need, I think. And then even the barbecue and the brewing and stuff, that's going to be a different business model, I guess. Something I've never experienced that, but when I put it all on paper and write it down, I'm like, man, I feel like I should have done this sooner. I mean, I feel like, but it's going to be new. It's going to be something different, and I'm pretty excited about it. I mean, it's going to be quite the adventure. I'll tell you.
Tie some things up before you tell everybody.
Yeah,
the details.
Yeah,
but
I don't want to get too crazy because I mean, there's as many know, things have fell through that were in my lap and fell through even then. So that stuff happens, man. That's life. I mean, that's you know. I mean, it was a kick in the shin, I guess, but it's life. You know, that's business. That's life. That's what happens. You know, and
you never know until things are finalized too.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like, well, just reroute and keep moving.
Yeah.
And it's like if that's the way it was meant to turn out, then like you guys will.
Yeah, I mean, I think I always feel like, you know, that stuff. Everything happens for a reason. You hear that, people say that all the time, and I think there's something to be said about that, and maybe. You know, when I look back on some of the things that in the last, like, you know, couple months, you know, everything's kind of steered, you know, one way or the other, you know, like I feel like this is what I wanted to do, but it kept pushing me one way and I didn't want to go that way, you know, and then all of a sudden I'm like, you know, here I'm going that way. And it feels good going that way.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to buck it a little bit and say, like, I'm going to go this way because that's just my nature. Like, if it feels good, you know, I'll do it. But, you know, if everybody's doing one way, then I always go the other way, which is a problem I've had all my life, you know. And
what do you mean?
Like, it's just little things like
you were talking about that with those like trendy brews.
Yeah. That's the same thing.
Like, everyone's doing this, so like I don't want to.
I don't do it.
Like,
it's a bad thing. I think I don't think it's a good thing.
Though.
It's unique, but I haven't figured out. I mean, some things work out for me. I can't give a good example, but it's always been that's just, you know, my personality. Like, that's just what I do. It's terrible. Like, I'll give you a good example, and this is kind of a dumb one, but it's like, you know, everybody in my family, a lot of people in my family are all like Packer fans, right? I mean, we're in Wisconsin. You're a dang Packer fan. Well, I'm not a Packer fan. I'm a Lions fan. And I've been a Lions fan for as long as I can remember, right? Because,
it's wrong.
Yeah, and I was just like, and they suck ass, like, all the time. So, you know, little things like that, like, it's like, you know, I had friends that always had trucks, you know. I fucking hate trucks, you know. So I had Jeeps, you know. I mean, it was like, even in high school, like, everybody's driving around a Ford Ranger. I'm like, well, I got a CJ7. It's an 85. I still have it today. I love it, you know. And it's like, that's just, you know. I don't. It's stupid things like that, and I do that with, you know, I do that with some of my food menu stuff. It's like, you know, hey, you know, we started. We had this one sandwich, and it was really good. And then everybody started carrying it, and I was like, well, what the heck? So then I just pulled it off. I'm not doing that. You know, I'll bring it out maybe for a special, and then we'd sell it like crazy for a month and I'd be done. I'm out. You know, like, it's just.
You always, you
little
want to be
things.
Like, unique.
Yeah, it is. That's probably it's not a good thing, I don't think.
I think it is, though.
I don't know. Like, there's only been a handful of things that actually works like that, but.
It goes along the same as, like, create your own path. Like, don't follow the path.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's. You know, like in this situation right now where I'm at, you know, like, I mean, I could easily find another job doing whatever it is, especially in the restaurant. I mean, I could go, and maybe not anywhere, but, you know, I could go to a place and go down there and apply for a job and be like, hey, I want to be a manager. I've been approached several already. Somehow they heard and said, hey, you know, would you want to be a GM or this, or I got a guy that wanted me to be a VP for a company, and I'm just like, I could do that. I mean, there's no doubt I could do that.
Yeah.
And no doubt the money could be just fine. I'd be starting paychecks right now and just let it rip, and probably be just fine. But that's like almost too fucking easy. Like, it's terrible. Like, I should do that, but I'm not. I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna keep pursuing the thing that I want to do, and I haven't had a job that I had to work for somebody for a long time, and and not that I have any problem with authority or listening or taking directions from anybody. That's nothing. It's just different. It's just I haven't done that. So I like to choose my own adventure kind of thing, and yeah, you live by it and die by it. I mean, we've talked about that. I mean,
right.
As a business owner,
it's all on you.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's all on you. It's bad. Well, it's all on you too. So
yeah, exactly. That's a lot of pressure for some people.
It's a lot of pressure. I don't think a lot of people. I mean, that's why there's a lot of workers, and not a lot of business owners. I mean, that's why it's what 10% run businesses and 90% work for people. Like,
there are those days.
Yeah, and it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody that does that. That's
it has its own pressures too.
Oh yeah,
but it's completely different.
Yeah, but it's like, if you are not, like, I would have a hard time, and I've worked for people all my life, so it's not like I don't know what it's like to work for somebody, punch a time card, I do, but it's not me. It's not what I do. It's not what keeps me ticking. It's not it. So,
I was thinking about that the other day too, with my direction of things and trying to figure out where I'm headed, and I'm sort of pregnant. I'm like,
I would say you're a little more than sort of pregnant right now, but.
Well, it's like I'm kind of in an in-between stage where, like, I left my job, and then, now I'm working with my husband, and we do mobile welding and stuff. And we're in the process of starting another very exciting business that you know about, and we'll be launching that soon. But someone approached me because I went to the farm show like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, there's this job opening. You'd be perfect for it." And I looked at it, and I'm like, and then I went back, and I'm like, I looked at it about online, and I'm like, I don't know what it'd feel like to work for somebody again now that I've been off for so long. Not that I don't want to do the work, because that's not it.
Right.
I'm not scared of work. I'm,
always
busy doing other stuff, but it's like, I can wake up and like do what I want. And, I'm in a unique position because, like, I'm pregnant, but it's like, it's different working for somebody versus, being told what to do every day. And you, like, don't have that responsibility of figuring out, like, what strategically should be my next step. Like, priorities. What should I work on? What should my time really be spent on? What should I invest in versus not invest, like money and time-wise?
Right.
And I feel like my brain has started to think so differently being in that, like, business owner with my husband versus working for the government. You kind of go in and you're like, your boss is like, hey, you're doing good. Hey, you need to do this better. And then you just
get back at her.
And I'm like, I don't know if I am ready to do that, but it has its own stress too. Sometimes I'm like, oh boy, it'd be nice if I just had like that paycheck coming in every 2 weeks, and I don't hardly have to think half as much as I do now. And
that's what I'm saying. I think it's such a the business owner thing. Like, it's so easy to punch a clock, and it's got its own struggles, obviously, but to do, when you start doing your own thing, then you take everything and you got to try to pull it down into your world, and it's a lot. And for me, I'm not a very organized person. Like I don't like I have a calendar, I use it, but like if you said, "Hey Sean, what's in your checking account right now?" I'd be like, I don't have a clue. Or did you get this thing filed? I'm like, I have no idea. Like I'm not that person. Like I will go out and talk to whoever and get things done and make some deals happen and whatever and do the work. But if you said, "Hey, did you file your taxes for this?" No, I have no idea. You know what I mean? Like probably the really important stuff like that. Like I'm not that person. Like I'm not that organized.
Well, that stuff you can delegate out.
Yeah, you can, and but it's like that's the stuff I just don't. I'm not that organized, and a lot of times my day will fly. Like this week has been so weird because I'm not at Northwoods. I'm not right at that physical location every day where I go in and I do stuff. It's been I've been traveling around. I meet a ton of people, and there's oddball stuff. I mean, obviously, we just moved 30 years of equipment and everything into a storage shed that I'm looking at, and that stresses me out. Like, there's not a lot that stresses me out, but when I open up that and I go, "Oh my gosh, what am I
just
going to
like
do with that?
What is all this stuff, and are you going to use it?" And
Yeah.
That type of stuff?
Yep. And I'm going.
And you sold a lot of it too.
Yeah, I've been selling some stuff that kind of been dead weight, that I've had in storage, and I'm just like, I'm not going to use this. Like, I'm not going to carry it with me. Just gone, But yeah, it's been. I mean, it's only been 4 days since I've been kind of like off, from the place. But I just been running, and it's. But that's me, I guess. I don't know. I couldn't sit in one spot for very long. I couldn't sit I mean, I like sitting here for, an hour, or whatever, and talking, but I don't, I mean, as soon as I'm done here, I have a list of stuff I got to do yet, so.
And you always got new ideas.
Yeah, it's bad. But I could tell you this week, I mean, I get home at like 7, 8 o'clock. I finish up sending out some emails and some phone calls, and then like by 10 o'clock, I'm out. I'm sleeping. Mm-hmm. Like that's the most I've never been able to fall asleep before like midnight, and I'm so exhausted by 10 o'clock I can't even keep my eyes open, and I'm done, But I've been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of running, and so like that stuff just drains you. So. Mm-hmm. But I'm excited because there's new stuff, and man, it's going to be fun. And some of the projects that I have working got leaked out a little bit. Some people kind of knew about it and whatever else, and they were like, "Oh." Matter of fact, I stopped and I had to borrow some tools from some friends of mine, and they're like, "Oh, I heard you were going to do this, do that, blah blah blah." Because if you are, I have this. This is what I'm going to need this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to do this. And so it's good that it's getting some good. I said nothing's set in stone though, so let's just not get too worked out. Like we'll just figure it out. So yeah, I mean it's going to be fun either way, and I hopefully we'll have a nice, cool podcast booth that we can do it on. This one's poor Brian. He's sicker than a dog. So
yeah,
we usually would go to his place. But he's like, I don't know if you want to come over here. So
yeah.
So you said, well, let's go to the library. I've never been to the library. It's kind of cool actually, but,
don't tell him.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I can't read, so it doesn't matter, but,
yeah. Well,
so in this new adventure that I'm working on has that possibility. So kind of excited about that. So have like more of a permanent like setup.
Have that's your place that's your own and start fresh and get things rolling.
Yeah. It's not an Osseo, though. It's not going to be an Osseo. I'll give you that hint. Oh, no. But yeah, Osseo was fun. I mean, I had a good run there, but
yeah, it's a cool community, and you built a lot of connections. But it's time to kind of start fresh and do your own thing, and it's exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be a hootenanny, a real hootenanny.
It always is with you.
It's I know. I'm trying to. Some friends of mine I had talked to, and they just said, I thought you were going to like lighten your load. Like that's what you need to do. And I was like,
are they your friends?
Huh?
Are they your friends?
Well, and
they know that you don't do that.
And they said, and then they said, well, I know you're not going to, but you know,
we were hoping you would.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? It actually will lighten my load with the stuff that I'm looking at. So.
Well, it'll be different because it'll be like your own thing, and closer to Eau Claire will be closer for you too, and
it's
you'll make it what you want it to be.
Yeah, it'll be it's gonna be good. I mean, I'll have some time to do some things. Maybe I'll mow the lawn again. I don't know. I doubt that. I doubt that.
Your wife's got that locked in.
She has it locked in. I'm not gonna mow the lawn.
No.
And I'm not gonna fight her for it. Like, go get it, Tiger.
It's all about balance, right?
Yeah. It kind of is a lot, but
and sharing the load with other people too.
Yeah. No, you know what? And I'm gonna touch on that too because it was, we had the last couple of weeks. We were moving all my stuff out, and we were moving it into a storage facility, and the people that came down and helped do that were freaking amazing. And at some days, we had 6, 7, 8 guys, and some days, it was 3, 4 people, guys, girls, I'm not, whatever. I'm not, and some days we had, 10, 12 people there. And it was really cool to see the people that actually came in and helped out, and I sit there and I really appreciate those people that did it. I mean, there's some serious clutch dudes that came in. Your husband was one of them. A friend of mine, Gary, Chris, Mike, and Christy, and my boy Colton, he stuck it out the whole time. We're 6, 7, 8, 10 days, a week, I mean, it was insane. And my friend Jeff helped me move all the tanks, him and Kurt, I think his name was, and Tyler, and Chris, and all these guys, Andy and Trevor, my buddies from high school came down, which, I know everybody has, busy lives, and especially when they're at like, everybody's busy, they got things, they got kids, they got, other families, it's so for everyone that took the time out to, come down and work a day or 2 or 3, was fucking awesome. Like I was so jacked. I was like, and I was probably, trying to, manage people that, do stuff, the moving stuff, grab this and take this, that's pretty no-brainer stuff. But, when they start tearing down the lights and, Will and Jamie, my neighbors, Jim and Carol, I mean, like all those guys just came around, man, pulled through. And I was like, wow, this is awesome. Cause I couldn't have done it. I mean, it's so much stuff. So I mean, it was good. I mean, those guys were so freaking helpful, man. It was awesome. I mean, it was.
I think that's probably one takeaway from this episode that we've kind of touched on, like delegation and accepting help.
Mm-hmm.
And like business ownership can feel like very solitary sometimes.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to recognize that, like, you do have people that can come in and help you, and people are willing, and then, like, knowing when to delegate something too. That can be super powerful with owning a business.
I mean, it's tough because you do think that that's what you have to do. Like, it's all, and for me, I've had that problem for years. I still have it. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. For one, I want it done like my way. So then I'm like, I'm going to fucking do it, but on like this mission, it was like, I needed all hands on deck and I needed people to come in. Chase was another one. And that part of it was like, I was like, man, I mean, I should have asked more people, cause I'm not really that person to ask for help at all. Like, I'll figure it out, and those guys just hammered it out. Like, I asked, like my buddies from high school, I'm like, hey, I don't normally do this, that, whatever, but I could use some help, and like, even like your husband, I'm like, dude, whatever. There's a ton of shit, and my buddy Gary, I remember we were sitting there, I'm looking at all the tanks, getting ready to move all those. I'm like, oh my God, I got to drop the glycol out of this. I got to do this. And
too much like, for one person.
Yeah. Like, I just was tied in with everything else. And he's like, do you want me to just come down and take care of those tanks? I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, just come down. And
please.
Yeah. And so he just came down one night and just, and he wasn't leaving until they're all done. So I was like, and he's a busy guy. He's, he's a business owner. He runs his own handyman stuff, so has jobs lined up. And I know I took him out of his couple days that he had to do, and he came down and worked. I'm sure Danny was the same way. He's got jobs that he's got to do, and he took a couple days off and came down and hammered it out. And, so all that stuff, I mean, I as soon as I get kind of things all laid out, and once maybe I find a new place, I mean, I'm going to invite everybody over and just throw a freaking party, and, I'll smoke a whole hog or something, whatever. I don't know, just something to appreciate everybody that did it,
Yeah.
Even my buddy Dave, who did all my, dropped all the, for the refrigeration stuff. And he literally came over, him and his son, and cleaned them all up. Got everything dropped, everything done, put them in a pile and said, here you go. I don't know where you wanted them, but I got them here so they're easy to move and everything's ready to go. And I'm going, thank you, Jesus. Like, wow. Like, yeah, I mean, the last 2 weeks have been just running and gunning. I can't even believe it, but it's all done and we're moving forward. And it's,
I feel like it's always that mix of like figuring things out on your own and feeling responsible for it, but then also realizing that like you can ask for help and people do want to help too.
No, I know.
Especially when there's moments where you're like, oh gosh, I really wish I had somebody for this. And then you're like, well, I could just pick up the phone and ask this person that has offered like however many times that if we need any help.
Right.
And, it's kind of that blend of like, you don't want to be, I feel like naturally people are like, oh, it's fine.
Right.
But then, it is good too to be a business owner and like realize when you are going to draw the line, and maybe it's not worth you spending your time on that when you're supposed to be doing other things.
Yeah.
Even if you are like paying people versus like they want to do you a favor or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like this was an instance where like people are coming in to do some favors, but I'm sure there's other things that like you delegate out that you're like, I'm not doing my taxes. So like obviously that's not my strong suit. So I'm gonna get somebody else to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely you got to do that, I think. I mean, I'm not a big fan of it. I've never done it, but like, I mean, I think about the times that somebody's like, they're doing something and they ask for help, or they're like, I know they need help, and I'm like, hey, do you need help with something? Like, if somebody said something and said, hey, can you help me out? Like, if Danny said, hey, can you seriously help me out with a job? Whatever, I would just go. Like, I could do it. Like, and I wouldn't feel bad if he asked me.
Right.
Like I would do it. Like, I mean, I try to be helpful whenever I can and,
You are a
do that stuff and whatever. I mean, and I had this conversation right before I came in. They're like, you're just too dang nice. That's your problem. You're too nice and you're too honest. And I'm like, that's just what I do, I guess.
You are a very nice person, and it seems like with everything that you've done at Northwoods, like you do find a way always to like give back and work with the community.
I try to, I try to, but
Yeah.
you start running into time constraints with things, and before I just was never at the time. And I told myself going in with this new adventure, like, hey, I want to make time, whether it's with the family or whether it's with friends or, whatever it is, the things that, I literally flew by, like just gone. And I mean, and that stuff happens, and it will continue to happen. But if I can save a little time, for maybe a little more time at the house or, with my kids or, with my friends or whatever, like they would always be like, oh, we're heading up to the cabin. You want to come? I'm like, I'm working. I can't, maybe next time, but
So try to arrange like your life differently so you can reprioritize.
So I can do that stuff, and so, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be, an adventure.
Yeah. I like to say that priorities are the key to balance. Like the definition of time, like obviously everybody has the same amount of time in a day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we always use this word balance, like especially in the workplace. I feel like I always like said that and heard that, and everyone's like, I need to be more balanced between work and family and whatever else. And it's like, well, everybody's definition of balance is different.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's time is the same. But how you're choosing to spend your time is what is really the definition of balance.
Mm-hmm.
Because if for me, I'm about to have a baby. So my balance is going to be way heavier on family than it is going to be on work.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different whether, depending on where you're at. So like if you're new in a business, you might be heavier on work because you're working on investing in your business. So it's like, it doesn't really matter like how much time you have. It's just where you choose to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that looks differently for everybody. But I think, I don't know, I feel like we get so caught up in that word balance. And it's like, well, if you're not feeling balanced, you need to readjust your life to figure out your priorities and get your priorities in order before you can figure out what your definition of balance is.
I agree. I mean, yeah. I mean, where you choose to put your time is definitely important. And it has to be important to you, to where where all that time is allocated. It's got to be like, hey, this is good. But then you also got to find the part that says, you know what, whether it's, we've talked about what your why is, it's the same thing. Like, why you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Is that part of the whole picture, and then when you kind of decipher that out, like figure, sort it through and be like, especially you, I mean, you're going to be rolling around with a little baby here shortly. So
weird.
Like the majority of your time and effort is going to be into that.
Mm-hmm.
And which is pretty cool in itself.
Yeah.
And then, everything else kind of fills in after it, so
it's almost like your priorities are guiding like your every decision, and your priorities are created by your why.
Yeah. I mean, whatever it is that you're looking for, I mean, that's, I mean, obviously I'm in a different spot. I don't have any kids coming. Mine are, so like everybody's different, like.
Right. And it changes.
So, yeah. And it will change. It will continue to change. But, I just sit there and go, well, I mean, I'm going to be 50 this year. So like I got to figure out what I want to do to make sure, because what I'm doing now, I mean, we switched around. So I didn't think in a million years at 50 years old that this is where I'd be right now.
Where
At
did you
all.
think you would be?
I honestly, I would have thought I would have been in some kind of negotiations with, a buyout of Northwoods and continue to, consult or work for like another 5 years. I mean, I told myself I wanted to retire when I was 55. I bumped it up to 57 because of COVID, but I mean, I'm going to have a little, I'm going to have a little road to get to where I need to be. I mean, took a little bump, took a little detour. I went off road with the 2-wheel drive truck. Like it's not going to work, man. So there's some things that I have to get right in my head and try to figure out what that looks like. And you know what? Maybe I didn't tell you this, but I probably did. My little road to Rolly.
Yeah, that was one of your goals.
And that was one of my goals for a long time, and I'm not gonna drop that. I mean, that's I'm gonna keep going with it. Yeah, dude, like that's what it is. Like my little road. I mean, you ask anybody in my house. I mean, that's I should have like one of those things that says "Live Life Love." And then road to Rolly on the wall, because like
it's like your vision board.
Yeah, like my vision board, because it's like that's I wanted to, for someone's like, oh, what's a road to Rolly bullshit, but it's I turned 50 in November, and I told myself I'm a watch guy. I love watches, but I've never been able to afford a Rolex, and I told myself when I turned 50, I was going to go buy a Rolex, and right now there's no way, there's no way, like it's not happening.
Just go buy one.
Yeah, right. Just go buy one. But that's not happening right now, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But by November, like in 8 months,
never know.
I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to do it because that's what I want to do. I'm going to do it. I don't know how I'm going to do it right now. I mean, I have an idea, but
do it.
That might not work out either.
Well, look how much things changed in a week.
Oh, shit.
And you have months now.
I have months now, yeah.
Your whole life like changed in a week, and your outlook on everything. It could just do the same, and you never know. Yeah,
I mean, it's it's a mindset, and I think I feel like I've had a decent mindset most of the time. I'm not sure if it's the right one, but I just keep grinding it out, and so my road to Rolly kind of story just kind of resonates and is like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to figure it out, just like the situation I'm in, people get into those on a daily basis. Everybody's in kind of a, not everybody, but I mean, people get into those kind of, hit the bumps, go off road with the 2-wheel drive truck, and shit happens,
Mm-hmm.
and whether it's, they did it, whether it's just circumstance, whatever it is.
It happens to everybody.
It happens to everyone. And so you just got to figure out a way to get out of it and do something different. And
in the moment, you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Now what am I going to do? This is horrible. Like the sun's not going to come up tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does. And you're like, oh wow.
It's so, I mean,
a new day.
Yeah, it's easy to pull the pin. It would be easy to quit, I find that, I could have dropped out on a lot of things, and I'm just, again, that's not who I am, which I should be able to just, it's just not who I am. So I just keep moving with it and figure it out, grind it out, and and find a new way of doing whatever it is. Find a new path. It's okay. I mean, I think it's okay. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'll make sure I'll update everybody on the journey because
That's fine. Life keeps throwing at you, and you just be like, keep on coming because I'm just going to keep rolling with whatever happens.
It's easy to quit, though. That's what I'm saying. It's easy to quit. It's easy to put, it's easy to say, well, this sucks. And, I look back and go, man, fucking COVID really screwed me up. I mean, it really hurt my business bad. I mean, it's, I could come up with 100 different excuses why things don't work out, but in the end, what happens? You got to keep going. Like the sun's going to come up tomorrow morning. It's going to keep going. And so, you got to keep going. You got to keep figuring out and driving and finding whatever it is and just keep pushing, man. And it's not fun sometimes. Life's not fun sometimes, but
I feel like this is the tough love advice that I always give myself. I'm a very tough love person where I'm like, if somebody's crying or, like for example, if somebody's crying or whatever, I'm kind of like, oh, you think you're the only one that's sad? Oh, you think you're the only one with problems?
Right.
Oh, you think you're the only one with life shitting on you? You're not. You're not.
You're not.
You're not the only one that has stuff happening. Someone's mom just got diagnosed with cancer today, and you're just complaining about your life? Get it together.
Right.
This ain't nothing.
Right.
And you're strong enough to keep going every day. And you'll be like, bring on the next thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's I tell people this every day. Not every day, but a lot of times, people are like, hey, we got this and this and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? But the cool thing about what happened today is that I got out of bed and I put 2 feet on the ground and
you get another chance.
You get another roll, man. You made it another day. Keep going, and that's because there's people out there that can't do that.
Right.
And there's people that can't. So it's like, you might have a story, but there's people out there that are way worse.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, Sean, you got this. COVID must have been terrible for you. Yeah, it sucked. Oh my God, you got 2 lawsuits that you've been fighting over? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a couple $1 million worth. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that hurts. That sucks that yeah. Oh, you had road construction for 10 months in front of your building so no one could get to you all last year? Yeah. Okay. That all sucks. But I'm like, I got cousins that just died, because they got in a car accident or they got this or that. There's always something. There's always something. And I'm not trying to up anybody. I'm not trying to, I don't want a fucking pity party for me. I'm not the fucking victim. It's what it is, man. That's life. Nobody owes you anything.
Right.
And there's so much of that. Oh my God, this is what this shouldn't be right. I should, well, you know what? Next, move on. Let's go. Pick your shit up. Let's go. Let's get out of here. I mean, it's what it is. Nobody cares when it's all said and done. Nobody gives a shit. Just get your shit together and let's go.
And unfortunately, it's the truth. In life, nobody cares about your excuses. They care about your results. And it's you got to care about yourself in that way. So,
nobody will care. They don't care. They do not give a shit. So it's
and it sucks.
Just figure it out. Yeah.
And you feel like that's your world and it's valid. Your feelings are valid. It does suck. And that's your whole world for you. Yeah. But when you take it into perspective, you're like, stuff happens to everybody.
Yeah.
And you got to have that mindset that's give me another one.
Yeah,
I can take it.
We'll go through, just something will happen. And it was all last week, boom, all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God.
Last week was it for you.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was like everything was thrown at me. Like they were throwing grenades. I mean, it was unbelievable. And I'm just going, oh my gosh.
When does it stop?
Yeah. I'm just like, holy cats. I mean, there was, it was just, I don't even have enough time today to tell you. Like, it's insane. And
I believe it.
And I'm just like, you know what? That's all right though. It's like, I sat in the shower one night for a long time. Like I was like, until it got cold actually, which is terrible. I yell at my kids and my wife for doing that shit. But I literally was in the shower until it got cold. But you just sit there and reflect on everything and, say your prayers and be like, you know what? Hey, I need some strength. I need to fight through it. And you just do it. And it's like, it sucks, but it's like, some of these guys, they're like, dude, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I'm like, because I see there's light over here and I can see it. It's faint. It's just a little pin, but I can see it. I can see it.
And you have control over that too.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where you figure it out, man. Like, you just go through it and fucking drive. And you focus on that little light. Yeah. That's what it is. Like, I see it. I'm not dead, like, man, I'll figure it out. Mm-hmm. They're like, oh geez, well, I can't believe. I'm like, dude, I'm not dead. I mean, I'm still here. Knock on wood, I'm still here. I'm still rolling, like, I'm not dead. We'll keep going. I mean, life's not stopping for me.
Right. It's not slowing down for anybody.
No, it's not. So just keep going. I mean, it's
it'll get better.
Yeah, it's
just
good.
One day at a time.
Yeah.
Keep looking at that tiny pin of light.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and you just keep driving. It's like, and you just keep going. I mean, it's
keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling, man. That's why like, there's something to say about that. I mean, it really is. I don't know.
It's a simple phrase, but it does mean a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, in a lot of different perspectives, and you can take that and put that underneath your road to rolly.
It is,
Keep
man.
It rolling.
Road to rolly. It's catchy, isn't it? I'm telling you, like, but it's a mindset. It's like, whatever it is, like,
just keep your eye on it.
Yeah, you got to
keep pushing.
Yeah, and however you get there, it doesn't matter. Just get there, and keep the drive, keep it going through there, the road to rolly, and hopefully, I mean, in November, I'll be like, hey, check out my new rolly.
Make it happen.
Yeah,
just make it happen.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be fucking $50,000 Daytona, but I'm not going to get no Paul Newman Daytona anytime, but
that's part of the takeaways, I feel like, from what we just talked about, that like life can change so fast.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It can change just as fast in the right direction if you keep at it.
Yeah. I mean, I you always think that in the back of your head. You're like, and then, like, I mean, honestly, this week, a lot of things for me personally, business-wise and stuff, kind of been like falling in place. And it's kind of scary because I'm like, oh shit, this is not right. I should do this. But all of a sudden it's kind of like just doop, 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 and it's kind of working. Now I'm going to jinx myself over it, but like, things are kind of like playing out well. And, it's a chess game.
Positive. Yeah.
It's a chess game, kind of like, hey, I'll play this move, whatever. And keep going. I think everybody's got to do that. It's just, that's how life is, So, I didn't think this podcast would go off like this, but
how we roll.
I know. It's terrible, but no, it's fun. I mean, but yeah, to get back to, what we're going to do in the future. I mean, I'll just tell you this, it's not going to be an Osseo. Unfortunately, or fortunately, but we'll definitely. I might swing through Osseo. Who knows?
Informed.
Yeah.
And then soon, when things fall into place for you,
we'll
give all the deets.
Yeah, we'll
Get
break
everybody
out the
for a
stuff.
party. Garage beers.
Dude, garage beers. See? I love garage beers, man. Who doesn't like garage beers? I mean, especially in Wisconsin. Who doesn't like garage beers? I
have to laugh because you're just like so hyped about the garage beer situation.
It's kind of a deal.
Me personally, I would prefer like a garage wine or something.
That's fine. You can have garage wine.
I just envision myself drinking wine and enjoying it so much. But not for the meantime, I can drink root beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you get there. Don't worry. You'll get there. You're a little ways out yet, but although what they say you can drink like a glass of wine or something. I mean, I don't. Maybe you can. Maybe that's changed now. I felt like they said when you're pregnant,
my thing is like if I need it that bad, it's just like, are you okay?
True, but sometimes it's
you know what I mean?
Maybe you just need to cut the edge.
Maybe that's just me, but like I don't need it that bad, but I can just like, it's gonna be so good.
No, I mean,
it's just something to look forward to.
Yeah, I've never been pregnant. I look like it, but I've never been it, so I don't know
it's so fun. Would recommend.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Nothing fits. You're hungry all the time.
Yeah, but that's me right now. Like nothing fits, and I'm always hungry, and I'm always got to eat something.
It's actually not so bad. I've had it pretty good. Like I've been lucky that I've been like, I only had a few weeks that I was sick, like in the first part of it, but then after that, it's been good.
Good.
So I've been lucky. Some people get sick.
Oh yeah.
Throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh.
You're fighting
hard
through.
to
It's
have
gonna
another
be good.
one after that.
See, I feel like your body. That's why like families have more than one kid, because I think what your body does is it blocks out everything.
That's what I'm told, and I'm like,
I think you have to. I mean, I'm a doctor, of course. I didn't tell you that, but but I was like telling Sarah, like we were talking about one day, and she was like I don't even remember like this part. I don't even remember this part. I'm like, because I think your body, that's part of the whole transformation. I think it says, you know what, we want you to have more kids, so we're just going to make sure that only the good parts stick out, you know, and everything else sucks. Yeah, you might remember that you were in labor for like 27,000 hours, but when it's all said and done, like you forgot about that, and next thing you know,
this thing that's like magical.
Like this is it, you know, like here it is. Whoa, you know, and I think that's part of the transformation thing. Like I think it's pretty sweet. I think that's pretty cool. That was one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life, was like the whole pregnancy, like Sarah pregnant, not me, but you know, like that whole thing was pretty cool. Like that's just a weird.
For me, it's like this idea. It's still like just an idea for me. Because like I don't really quite get it yet. Or I'm like, yeah, I'm growing human, but like.
But when you break that down, that's like fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
It's crazy
for me too.
It's crazy. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, 9 months later, you're like, here's this little.
All of a sudden, you have this like, I made this.
Do people know what you're having?
I don't know. It's a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah.
It's fine. I can say it.
I told that to Danny. I said, it's a boy. And I don't, did you ever tell me? Like, I don't.
You like said that you knew what it was.
I know, but like, I feel like I said that was definitely a boy. I'll look next time I see you. But I'm like, the last time I saw you, I was like, that she's for sure having a boy. And
did you guess your kids too? Like,
oh, I'm 100%. I'm literally 100% across the board. I've never been wrong.
Danny like sort of wanted you to be wrong, I think.
I know he did.
He's just like so confident about it.
It's crazy. Ask Sarah.
I'm like, yeah, that is kind of annoying.
Ask Sarah. Like, she's like, I can't, you know, like.
It's just like a vibe. Friends. I feel like I also knew, but I didn't have like a want one way or another. Because I feel like as a mom, you're just like, whatever. Danny for sure wanted it to be a boy. But I was like trying to stay like neutral. And I feel like if I said what I thought it was going to be, that was going to be like a want in the universe.
Yeah.
And so like I said right before we opened the envelope, I was like, I think it's a boy. Like just because that's what I think it is.
That's what you think.
And then we opened it, I'm like, it is.
Yeah. I still think you guys should have been not finding out.
Shut up.
I think that's still. I'm telling. I'll be on the record.
Like, they're so opinionated.
Yeah, no, I'll be on the record saying that I think that's bullshit. That you find out what it is. Like, I think that is. I mean, and I know I've told you this 100 times because I did, have. And you're like, fuck that guy.
Like, whatever.
Which is fine, but I'm just saying, like it is one of the only things in life that is an absolute surprise. That could be an absolute surprise. Like a real thing, like surprise. Like not like, oh, I just won the lottery surprise, or oh, I just got a new job surprise. They, whatever, or I just got a new bid on my building surprise. Like this is like a true that really affects that person, that couple, and that's where it's like that's where I was like, that doesn't happen anymore. Like everybody's like, oh, I want to know, so I know how to, plan and figure out like, what color I'm going to paint the fucking room and what color I'm going to give the little booties are going to be the, blue or pink, like that's so bullshit. Like
party planning.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's so dumb. Like I'm totally in disagreement with that because it's like, you know what, you're happy for whatever it is. Boy, girl, it doesn't matter. You're happy that it's there and healthy and whatever else. And you should live on that. That's my opinion. And all the other stuff is irrelevant. Okay, you know what? So little Susie's going to have a green room for a while. You're going to paint that son of a bitch in like a month anyway. So it doesn't matter. Little Johnny might have some pink onesies for a little bit. Get the damn white ones and it's fine. Or if you don't, return them. Like you get to return all that stuff if you want. You know what? Johnny turned into a Sue, so I'm going to need to have pink now. Like it's not that big a deal.
Do you know why you use Johnny and Sue when you talk about?
No.
Like the Johnny Cash song?
Yeah. Yeah,
a
maybe.
Boy named Sue.
Yeah, maybe that's what.
And then you're like, always like say Johnny, little Johnny and little Sue. Like anytime I was just wondering why you say that. But
yeah,
do you want to know my opinion?
Not really. But what is it?
Well, good because I didn't want to know.
You're like you're gonna tell me anyway. So yes, it's bullshit
like
anyway. Just so
typical.
You know. It's bullshit.
Already just saying it's bullshit.
Okay.
So like I want two things. I think that it's going to be a surprise either way because you're like, wow, it's this human that you made. And you're just like, it's really cool anyways. It's going to be super cool no matter what. Whether you know it's a boy or a girl.
Okay.
And then also for me, I don't know if I'm probably not the only one, but it's a little bit like scary to think about your life like transforming. And you're like, it's going to be not just my husband and I anymore. It's going to be like a third human. And that's crazy. And so I'm trying to go through these like different feelings that I'm like, what is my life going to look like? And for me, it was always like kind of hard to picture what our life might look like to try to find some peace in like what it's going to end up being. And so by finding out the gender, I found a lot of peace in that because I can like attach a person and like envision a person in our life versus like just this genderless being. Because I was like, if it's a girl, like I want to do these things. And if it's a boy, like we kind of want to do these things. And what our life might be like or what they might end up being like was like so very different. And I didn't want to like attach it to a gender. So for me personally, I found a lot of peace with finding out.
Yeah, I don't care about your peace. That's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Typical.
It's bullshit.
You're just like, you heard the word
peace.
Feelings, and you're like, this is dumb.
Yeah, have peace. Have peace knowing that you're having a child. Have that peace. That's the peace, and it's not going anywhere. So that's the piece you sit there and go, okay, it doesn't matter the gender. Who cares?
No, it doesn't.
Have the peace that you're having a child, and that's it. And be surprised
But it
that,
was hard.
it's Sue.
It's Sue.
Or, it's Johnny. Like, that's the part that's like, bang. All the other riffraff that you were talking about, the blah, blah, blah. It's bullshit. I don't care.
I'm just telling you how it is.
Okay.
How I feel.
Well, I mean, I could tell you how it went, and it didn't go on my favor anyway. So like, I don't give a shit what
so just screw it anyway.
I don't care what that gray bearded fat prick said. I don't care. It's what I'm gonna do. So,
well, it's always fun because everybody makes their own decisions, but I felt like it's been good with what we decided. So, but yeah, it's totally natural.
No, it's good.
It's good that we can have a discussion about it because it's like, the world has so many opinions, and it's like, I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
And
I somewhat respect yours.
You don't respect mine.
It's fine. No, I just know that, like, that's kind of one of the coolest things. And I know that we, and again, that maybe is more my personality. Like, I'm not organized. I don't like that stuff. Like, doesn't matter. Like, I'd just be cool at that this is here, and whether it's a boy or a girl or whatever, like, I'm good with it, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, and as long as they're healthy and they're alive and things happen, it's all good. Like, I mean,
and I'm good with all that.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, and it's all that matters really when it's all said and done. But,
it is true.
Yeah. And as far as like, do you want a boy or a girl? It's like, man, like, I'm fortunate. We are fortunate to have one of each. But which is good. So you can kind of get the feel of both of them. I mean, I feel like, my, I think for a dad too, like, you're always like, oh, you want a son, and, I have a friend of mine that has all girls, like Dustin, and, he's like, God, sometimes, it'd be nice to have a boy, you think? And I said, well, have another one, and like my brother-in-laws, they have all girls, but I'll tell you this, too, like, I feel like, and this is just Sean's analogy, this is no one else's, but I feel like, like for a guy, for a dad to have a daughter for, I think your daughter, when it's all said and done, I was telling this to somebody, I said, you know what, if you had a house fire, right? You're in the house, this thing's...
This is going bad already.
Oh, no, this is cool. Well, I don't know. This is what I'm thinking. This is like the importance of the two, is that I think that, if you're in a house fire and your kids came to like save you because you're out, like my daughter, without a doubt, I think she would peel through that door, bust it down, and drag me out. She'd pull me out. My son would probably go peeling in there and be like, God, I hope they paid the premiums on this house. Like, they're looking out for you, but they're not looking out. I mean, they're looking out for my everything else. Whereas my daughter, I think, is going to be like, hey, and Brady would probably come flying in there looking for mom, and peel mom. But I know Olivia's got my back. So, like, you know what I mean? And Sarah'd be like, I don't know. I think the old man's still in there. I don't know, So that's my, like my thing. Like, I feel like, you love them both equally, and they both are doing what they do. But I think, in the long run, I think, like my daughter's going to pull me out, she'll get me out. Mm-hmm. Brady would just say, where's mom?
I feel like it's like a different type of love in both ways. And I feel like my sister and I, like, we just had me and my sister.
Yeah.
And then my mom. And then we
Yeah.
also had a girl dog. So my dad was like totally on
Oh,
board.
yeah.
But yeah, my dad and I are like best friends.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think it's, I think there's something to say about that, like, I mean, I
And
think back, but
I always did the stuff that like anything you would want like a son for, I like basically did with my dad.
yeah.
Like
Yep.
I'd go play baseball, I'd help him with stuff in the garage and hold this and hold
Oh,
the
yeah.
flashlight. He's bitching at you like, you don't need to see, I need to see. Hold the damn flashlight. And you're just like, like all that stuff I did
know.
with my dad.
I know.
And it's like, you don't need a boy.
No, you don't. You don't. I mean, you don't. I mean, there's.
And especially like nowadays with it
Yeah.
being so modern and everything, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you kind of want both anyways. But
Yeah.
you do get kind of a different like demeanor with, different genders
Oh, yeah.
sometimes. But you never
Yeah.
know like what they're going to turn out to be like either way.
No idea.
So, and that's kind of fun
Yeah.
and exciting. And
Oh, it's super fun. Like that's the, like I told you, they don't have the instructions, when they're born. So you just gotta, play by what you've done or learned or been, raised up one way or the other. And, that's kind of the fun part of it. But I sit there and look at like, I mean, Olivia's graduating this year and she's going to college. And, I don't know entirely what she's doing, but she's got a couple things and, whatever. But I'm sitting there going, God, she's going to be like doing stuff. Like, that's crazy. Like,
real person in the wild.
Like on her own. And so I'm just going,
we just wrapped it back around to our original college conference.
Yeah, that's what, see how, it's crazy, man.
It's like full circle.
Oh, gosh. But yeah, so it's all that stuff. I mean, everything's, it's all.
Life's a new adventure every day.
Sure is.
Fun surprises.
Yeah, sure
But
is. It's a hoot.
It's always fun, depending on how you look at it. It's all about your own mindset, right?
It is, really. I mean, you got to kind of make the most of it and do whatever it is that, the wise, the
Bring it back.
balance, whatever it is. So,
yeah,
I love it. It's fun. We'll see. It's going to be good to go. I'm glad you came in today and talked. I'm glad we could freaking get, you back on the screen here and back on the mic.
People get it.
Hopefully Brian gets feeling better. So we can have him hit it out.
Yeah, it's nice to have that space, but it is nice to be in Eau Claire for me because I'm like,
I like the Eau Claire thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and close.
I mean, this is kind of a cool setting.
I could just spend time like by the river. It's so pretty.
It is kind of nice, but I mean, it is what it is. But we still got
Eau Claire is beautiful.
Eau Claire is, yeah. There's some good stuff about Eau Claire. There's
They have good coffee, river. What more do you need? Ice cream.
They do have ice cream. A lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Actually, just right here.
Mm-hmm.
I like those. Jeep rides and ice cream. Summertime, all day, every day.
Holy shit. That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's fun.
Country music. Oh, my country music.
Yeah. Well, we got a rule in the Jeep. There's no music, no bitching. It's just driving and enjoying enjoying the sunset, enjoying the ice cream.
Me, first nice day, sunroof's getting open, and we're playing Cardi B. Like, that's the way it's got to be. Let's get this day going. It's time to do the thing.
Oh, my.
That's the key to life. Like
Cardi
having
B?
a dance party. That could be like one of the keys to my life. Happiness. It's just like,
is it a dance party?
Hey, Google, hit the DJ, and it like plays what I like. And I have a little Google in my house. And I'm like, hey, Google, play the dance party. And it's like, you know what I mean? Just get moving.
I'm not seeing if Alexa can hit that
You got
dance
your
party.
Jeep? I got the Google.
Everybody's got something.
And Cardi B.
Everybody's got something. Everybody has something. So it's
on that note.
Yeah. On that note. Anyways,
Now that it just got weird.
it is. Don't get it weird.
The girls get it with the iced coffee and sunroof
Cardi B and bouncing and banging. Yeah, well, you can have that. But we had some more guests coming, right? We got some stuff lined up. In the future, we'll have some more people in there, some more guests and stuff that we can hammer out. Or maybe it's just going to be Gabby and I.
We got some cool people. We got a few people on the list lined up, ready to go, and just need to schedule it in and figure it out.
Yeah, we got some stuff, and
we'll drop the deets for your new endeavors coming soon.
Yeah,
coming at you.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Let's let her keep it rolling, man.
Keep it rolling.
All right. You got anything else? You got any good stuff? Words of wisdom?
Enjoy the spring weather. Roll down those windows and have a dance party. And if the guy next to you looks at you weird, I hope he catches the vibe because I'm going to still dance.
Gosh, I hope I don't see you.
You're like, that's right. You saw it, and I hope it just rubbed off on you. What a good day I'm having. So I hope you can have the same good day.
And you just can't unsee it. I mean, that's just it.
Danny's like, oh my gosh, people can see you. I'm like, I hope they do.
That's wild. Anyways, all right, we'll wrap it up, huh? Well, it's good to see you, and you're getting a little baby bump. I hope people can see that. Oh yeah, side profile. Baby bump rolling. All right. Well,
keep it rolling.
Keep it rolling. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Right? Stay hungry. Stay humble. Anyways. All right.
Peace out.
Peace and love. See ya.